Now, new figures show the number of women offering to be surrogate mothers is soaring. Campaigners say part of the reason for that is celebrity endorsement. Now, the actress Sarah Jessica Parker and her actor husband recently became parents to twin girls carried by a surrogate mother. Sky's Jade McBrearty has been to meet one surrogate and also the woman whose baby she's carrying.
7 months ago, these two women were strangers. Now they're sharing a pregnancy.
That'll set them off. There's something hard there, isn't there?
It was knowing that if I wanted it done, if I couldn't have babies, I'd want someone to do that for me. I think it's like nannying. I just see it as an extreme form of nannying, that I'm just looking after a baby for 9 months for friends. And that's exactly what it is.
I had a little boy, but unfortunately he died of meningitis at the age of 4. Then I went for the routine smear test, and it come back that I had cancer of the cervix. So they left it for a couple of months, and then I had another one and it came back worse, so in the end I needed a hysterectomy. We tried adoption. We put all that in the profile about how we got turned down. I just think, God, why can't we have a baby? Why is life so hard? Why are we getting turned down when you see all these other people just popping them out left, right and centre? And I think life's just so unfair.
Seeing their family complete will make everything worthwhile. And yeah, I might have a few tears, and I've said to friends at school, I might be a bit emotional after the birth, but it will just, the predominant thing is that I'd be chuffed to bits that I've created a family.
It's a wonderful thing she's doing. It really is. Because I'm going to be a mummy again after, 16 years.
According to support group COTS, there's been a 25% increase in the number of women signing up to become surrogate mothers. They say that it's the first time since they were founded 21 years ago that the number of surrogates and intended parents have been on a par. The surrogate is paid £10,000 in expenses, but COTS say it's not about the money.
The amount of compensation and even the fact of compensation is not known to most women when they come forward to be surrogates. But of course, the fact that they do get compensation makes it a much more attractive proposition for them, and it's only right that they should be paid.
There may have been a rise in the women volunteering, but the law has been slow to catch up. In the UK, the surrogate mother is the legal guardian of the child at birth, and if the surrogate is married, then her husband will also have the responsibilities of a father, even if it's not his sperm or his wife's egg. It can then take up to 6 months for the parental order to go through, for the intended parents to be named as legal guardians.
The difficulty with that court process is that it is very rigid, and the rules are very inflexible, and in certain situations don't allow applications to be made to allow parenthood to go to the right people.
Despite the legal complications, this is something Joe and Annette seem determined to see through.
It's enriched all our lives. Best thing I've ever done, apart from my own children, and something I'll never forget and be, a feel-good factor for the rest of my life.
Jade McBrearty, Sky News.
20 years ago, public attitudes to surrogacy were very, very different. Britain's first surrogate mother, Kim Cotton, faced a massive backlash after newspaper stories accused her of effectively selling her baby. Kim can join us now from her home in Barnet in North London. Hi to you, Kim. Do you have any regrets about what you did, or just perhaps the way you did it?
I have absolutely no regrets at all about being a surrogate mother 24 years ago now. The only regret is the way it was done through an American agency and anonymous, which really is pretty barbaric nowadays.
What was it like when you handed over baby Cotton?
Well, I didn't actually hand her over. I had to leave her in hospital, and while a court sort of battled to sort out the legalities of who she actually belonged to. So it was a bit of a legal battle, to say the least. So I never had the pleasure of handing the child over and seeing their faces, something I do regret.
The pleasure or possibly the emotional pain of saying goodbye to a baby?
I think that added to the stress, yes. But, you know, I had made up my mind this was something I could do, and I couldn't have broken their hearts and kept the baby. It just wasn't a thing you could do. I think when an infertile couple go to such lengths to become parents, then if anyone denies them the baby when it's born, then I really don't have a lot of time for those people. A surrogate mother must be absolutely certain she can do this, and it's not an easy thing, and not everyone can do it.
From your experience, are most surrogate mothers motivated by money or a genuine belief that they're doing a good thing?
I actually think there are easier jobs that one can do. For me, it was always twofold, for love and for money. I could help my little family, you know, financially, and also, you know, the couple don't actually want you to do this for nothing. They want to compensate you in some way, and that's the way they do it, you know, to pay you expenses, and it sort of makes it more of a proper arrangement, to be quite honest.
It does seem to be a potential minefield, though. I mean, for a number of reasons, emotional, legal, whatever. I mean, what can you do to limit the problems?
Sorry, I missed that. To limit the...
Well, it's you know, for all kinds of reasons, you can have surrogate mothers change their mind at the end. You know, there are legal issues here, emotional, ethical issues. I mean, what can you do to make the entire process as problem-free as possible?
I think the main thing is to go through the organisation that I'm still a patron of, and that's COTS, which is Childlessness Overcome Through Surrogacy. They are the most experienced organisation in the UK dealing with surrogacy. They know the pitfalls. There's a lot of professional people on hand for counselling and all the help and legal advice that you're going to need to go through it. And you need all the help you can get.
Kim, just before I let you go, I mean, you did leave that organisation at one point, didn't you, after it got a lot of bad publicity?
That was Martin Bashir that drove me out. I felt so persecuted personally for decisions that couples were making on their own. You know, they take our advice, go away, and then just ignore it. And I got the personal blame, and I felt persecuted. And after 20 odd years, I just couldn't take any more. So I've just taken a back seat now. I have other irons in the fire. I run a big company now, and you know, my hands are full and my time's full, but I've never lost my faith in surrogacy, and that it will go on and become better and better and more easy for people to obtain their goals.
Really interesting to talk to you, Kim. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.